Do you know that countries like Malaysia and Indonesia are making massive money through palm oil business and plantation? In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to make money through palm oil production and plantation in Nigeria. I'm going to advise you to watch this video till the end. But before then, let me give you the brief analysis so that you know how productive and how lucrative palm oil plantation business and production is very lucrative in the world as well as Nigeria. In Malaysia, do you know that palm oil production and plantation has contributed over $36 billion to the GDP of Malaysia? In Indonesia, do you know that palm oil business and plantation has contributed over $39 billion to the GDP of Indonesia? That is interesting, right? Let me take you down to Nigeria. Do you know in Nigeria that palm oil business and plantation has contributed over $20 billion to the GDP of Nigeria? Statistics has shown us that Nigeria spent over $500 million through the importation of palm oil from other countries. As well, palm oil plantation business also generates over $20 billion to the GDP of Nigeria. You can see this enormous potential that lies in palm oil business and plantation. We as a fast-forward thinking real estate company have bring a profitable investment platform that you can tap into and make massive money through palm oil business and plantation. I welcome you to the Palm City estate located at Ibadan. So this estate is strictly for palm oil plantation and production business. So I'm going to invite my colleague to come and give you a brief analysis and also how the process works. So I'm going to advise you, watch the video till the end. You are going to make massive money through palm oil plantation as well as palm oil production. Remember that my name is Wisdom Friday. I'm your #1 real estate broker in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. What I do is that I bring a juicy and a profitable investment that are free from every government encumbrancy and also ensure that 95% of Nigerians become proud landowner and financial buoyant in line with sustainable development goals.
Think about it. If you stopped working today, do you have an income system that can take care of your bills, take care of your responsibilities, and fund your life? Even if it's just for 12 months. If your answer is no, then you want to watch this video to the end. You see, what most people do is to save money in the bank, maybe invest in fixed deposits, buy 1 or 2 plots of land because they know or they believe that they can sell it at a high price in future. Maybe they build a house, then they depend on their pension, maybe on rent from some tenants, and they hope to God that their children take care of them in their old age. But this doesn't always work. This doesn't always replace your source of income when you are active. A better way is to set up systems that can give consistent cash flow, that even when you stop working, these systems keep paying you. And these systems also pay your children and possibly your grandchildren. You see, the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics stated that 95% of Nigerians who live past the age of 60 will not be able to pay their bills. And this is because they don't have any assets that can replace their strength. So the big question you should be asking yourself now is, how do I set up an income system that gives consistent cash flow to fund my life, whether I work or not? And the answer is simple. Invest in cash flowing assets now. Listen, I did not just say invest in assets. I said invest in cash flowing assets. So what are cash flowing assets? You see, a cash flowing asset is something of value that produces income and increases in value with or without the direct involvement of its owner. And I'll give you examples. You see, a house is an asset, but 12 units of one-bedroom apartments is a cash flowing asset. A business is an asset, but a business that employs people and makes profits without your involvement is a cash flowing asset. A plot of land is an asset, but the plot of land that produces regular income is a cash flowing asset. You get the point now? Now, let me show you how you can own a parcel of land and use it to create a cash flowing machine. I'll tell you a short story. In 2019, I set up Symbolic, a real estate company, and we were focused on investing in large expanses of land. We bought these lands and sold some of them to individual investors and kept the rest for the future. But as time went by, I began to notice a few things. First, I noticed that we were not making any money from the lands that we kept for the future. And secondly, I noticed that most persons who bought these lands for investments would leave their lands for years, waiting for it to appreciate without earning anything while waiting. And so we asked ourselves, how can we create a product that allows people to own land and earn from the land at the same time, even while waiting for it to appreciate? And that's how we came up with the idea of combining agriculture and real estate. And so we created Hacienda, which is an agro-tourism resort that combines agriculture, real estate, and hospitality. Right now, we are currently cultivating about 50 acres of plantain on the cluster reserved for agriculture at Hacienda. But you see, when we saw the potential of what could be achieved by combining real estate and agriculture, we said, how about we cultivate a cash crop that can pay people for the rest of their lives? If you can achieve it for people, then we can also achieve it for ourselves. You know, something that can serve the purpose of rental income, something investors can use to create cash flow and build wealth for a long time. And so we created Palm City. You see, Palm City is the perfect asset for anyone who wants a combination of strong cash flow and strong capital gains. It gives you an opportunity to own land and own an oil palm plantation that pays you for the rest of your life. So when you own an acre of land at Palm City, you own the land and then you own 60 oil palm trees that will be harvested and processed into palm oil and other palm-based products. This way, you get paid from the proceeds every year from the year your trees starts fruiting for the next 40 to 70 years. But then, you might be asking, why oil palm? So let's look at some facts. Now, did you know that in 2023, Malaysia generated an income of about 22.8 billion US dollars from the exports of palm oil and palm-based products? In the same year, 2023, in Nigeria, a company called Okomu Palm Oil recorded a revenue of 75 billion naira. Now, I went to do my research and I checked the prices of palm oil every year for the last 10 years, from 2014 to 2023. And I discovered that if you owned a 1-acre oil palm plantation 10 years ago, by now, you would have earned roughly $25,000 if you decided to export to the international market, or 30 million naira in revenue if you had decided to sell within the Nigerian market. So this begs the question, if all these are true, why doesn't everyone own an oil palm plantation? What exactly is stopping you from owning your own oil palm plantation and creating the generational wealth it offers? You see, there are 3 major reasons most people don't own any oil palm plantations. First of all, is because they don't even have the awareness. You see, The first question people will ask is, do people really make money from oil palm? The second thing is, even if they have the awareness, they don't have the knowledge. They don't know how to go about it. And the third thing is, they don't have the time. Who will manage it for me? Is the question most people will ask. And this is where Palm City comes in. You see, at Palm City, we are setting up systems to manage the cultivation, the maintenance, the harvesting, the processing, and even the marketing of oil palm and other oil palm-based products. And we are giving you the opportunity to own the land and the oil palm plantation. That's fantastic. So, when you invest in Palm City, what are you really investing in? I'll tell you. First, you are investing in an asset that allows you own more land strategically while making money. You see, when people buy lands, most people focus on owning lands within the city, including me. But you see, when I realized that smart people buy lands in the city, but they also go outside the major city, right? Outside the major cities to accumulate lands because lands is cheaper there. You see, with Palm City, you can strategically own land in larger quantity in areas that people are not even thinking about yet. And the best part is that when you buy this land with Palm City, you can make back the total amount you invested to acquire the land from the proceeds realized from your oil palm plantation without even selling the land. So you are making money and you still own the land. Now, secondly, when you invest in Palm City, you are creating a financial head start for your kids. You see, one palm tree can continue to fruit for about 40 years to 70 years or more. Imagine you decide to dedicate 1 acre or 1 hectare to your kids. This could take care of their education, this could take care of their needs, and still give them enough cash flow to start life. You can create a legacy of wealth and stability, and your children can benefit from the rental income, the capital appreciation, and the potential for further expansion. Thirdly, when you own a part of Palm City, you are creating an alternative retirement plan. You see, no one likes to hear the word retirement, but a wise person plans for their retirement. Think about it. If you stopped working today, would you be able to maintain your current quality of life without asking your kids for help? Palm City offers you a reliable way to build a comfortable retirement plan. The steady stream of rental income and the potential for capital appreciation can provide you a substantial source of passive income during your retirement years. This can help you achieve financial independence and enjoy a fulfilling retirement lifestyle. Number 4, you see, investing in Palm City offers you both income and capital growth because over the time, the value of your land will continue to grow, and as such, the value of your investment will also grow. Also, as the demand for palm oil and palm oil-based products continues to grow, the price will also continue to increase and your income will also experience a similar growth. Number 5, you see, when you invest in Palm City, you are giving yourself a chance at compounding. Compounding is a very powerful concept, and a smart person will use the income from Palm City to unlock more income streams such that they can never run out of cash. So instead of eating your earnings from Palm City directly, you can reinvest part of your earnings into setting up more oil palm plantations. Or you can even decide to reinvest part of your earnings into other financial instruments that can give you more income. This way, you can create unending streams of income and accelerate your wealth accumulation over time. Number 6, investing in Palm City allows you create generational wealth. You see, there's a limit to what you can spend on yourself and your immediate family. But imagine setting up a system that creates transgenerational wealth such that even your grandchildren can benefit from it. The good thing is that oil palm trees can produce for an impressive 40 to 70 years. And this ensures a consistent income stream for decades. Now, combine this with our expansion program at Palm City that allows you expand your plantation over time. And the potential for wealth generation is truly remarkable. Trust me, your children, their children, and possibly your great-grandchildren will thank you for this long after you are gone. Because what you are building here is a lasting legacy that can benefit your family for generations to come. Finally, when you invest in Palm City, you are owning a business and an investment in one. And you don't have to manage any of them by yourself because our experienced management team handles all aspects of the plantation management, from planting and nurturing to harvesting and processing. This means you can enjoy the benefits of your investment without the burden of day-to-day operations. All you should do is sit back, relax, while we take care of everything. At this point, what is stopping you from securing your plantation now? Let me show you the revenue potential of oil palm. So, stay with me. One plot of land plants 10 palm trees, and 1 acre, which is 6 plots of land, will plant 10 times 6, that's 60 palm trees. 1 hectare, which is 15 plots, will plant 150 palm trees. Now, there are 3 major products that you can get from oil palm. The first one is palm oil, the second one is palm kernel oil, and the third one is palm kernel cake. Now, these are byproducts, so we will focus on the major produce, which is palm oil. Now, let's look at the numbers for production and revenue. Now, you see, in May 2024, 25 liters of palm oil was sold for 40,000 naira. So what it means is that 1 liter of palm oil, was selling at 1,600 naira. Now, one palm tree for the hybrid that we are planting, we call this the F1 Tenera hybrid, right? Gives around 36 to 75 liters of palm oil per year. Now, what this means is that 1 acre, which is 6 plots, will be giving you a minimum of 2,160 liters of palm oil and a maximum of 4,500 liters of palm oil. Now, all we have to do to see our revenue potential is to multiply this by the price per liter, 1,600 naira. And you would see that you should be getting a minimum of 3,456,000 naira a year in gross revenue and around the maximum of 7,200,000 naira a year. And we're not taking into consideration any growth right now. Now, if you decide to buy more than 1 acre, maybe 2 acres or more, let's look at 5 acres. With 5 acres, you would see that based on this price, you'll be making around 17,280,000 naira in 1 year, minimum, or a maximum of about 36 million naira. Now, if you want to check how much you can earn for 1 hectare, all you have to do is check the numbers for 1 hectare and compare that to the price per liter. And you can find this information in the brochure on the link below this video. So how much would you have to invest to own a part of Palm City? First, we have 2 major land sizes at Palm City. We have the 1 hectare and the 1 acre. And we have created a 6 months 0 interest payment plan so that it's easy for you to own, right? Now, with 3 million naira, you can own 1 acre, which is 6 plots of land. And you can secure it by making a deposit of 700,000 naira. And you spread your balance for 6 months at 0 interest. Now, with 7.5 million naira, you can own 1 hectare, which is 15 plots. And you can secure it by making a deposit of 1.5 million naira. And you spread your balance for 6 months at 0 interest. So you might be wondering, what does this payment cover? You see, this payment includes the cost of your land, the cost of survey, documentation, land preparation, water infrastructure and irrigation, planting, farm management, security, setting up a farmhouse, and other developments at Palm City. After this, you don't have to make any other payments. Now, if you decide to pay at once, instead of spreading your payment for 6 months, we will give you a 10% discount on outright payments. And if you decide to own more than 1 acre, say 2 acres or more, we will give you a 2.5% discount on multiple acres. What if you decide to own more than 1 hectare, say 2 hectares or more? We will give you a 5% discount on multiple hectares. Now, it's important for you to note that these are pre-launch prices and we will review these prices in December 2024. Now, I have shown you what you will get if you own a part of Palm City. The question should be, how do I get started? All you have to do is click the link below and download the brochure so you can see answers to some of the questions that you probably have in your mind already. Check the end of the brochure and you'll see them. Then book a call with one of our reps. Pick your plantation size, 1 acre, 10 acres, 10 hectares, whatever you want to do. Fill a form to secure your own plantation. Make payments. Then you will get your documents from us. And then you can sit back and receive regular reports from what's happening at Palm City. And just like that, you have set up a cash flow system for yourself and for your family. I'll see you at Palm City.